Steve, it takes guts to drop out like you did.
Higher education comes at the expense of experience.
Boss!
What are you working on?
It's a computer terminal that hooks up to the TV for the display.
Steve?
The movie Jobs tells the story of Apple founder Steve Jobs, played by Ashton Kutcher, covering his time as a college dropout right through to his transformation into one of the most creative entrepreneurs of all time.
It was a struggle of the man, the inventor, the visionary, up until the moment that he actually gained the kind of recognition. He had wealth, but he didn't have that kind of fulfillment of his vision till later.
How does someone become the type of person that can build that many brilliant things consistently and constantly that people love, enjoy, and appreciate?
It needs to be something that you see and you're just like, man, I just gotta have it. Apple.
Excuse me?
Apple.
Like the fruit?
The fruit of creation. Apple. It's simple but sophisticated. It comes before Atari in the phone book, too.
That is so much better than phaser beam computers.
Even though Jobs is often described as the founder of Apple, he actually started the computer company with his friend Steve Wozniak.
The exploration of this character is about how he and Steve Jobs kind of helped each other and informed each other as to what would become this conglomerate. And it's about their days in the garage and their days in, from a budding friendship to business partners to their eventual separation. We can't afford to pay 3 people right now.
We can't afford to pay ourselves unless we deliver. And don't worry about Chris. He's just a kid, so he just wants to help.
You're just a kid.
Steve Jobs found a lot of inspiration from music. Huge Bob Dylan fan, and I'm sure that I think part of his rebellious nature probably came from just like consistently consuming the words of Bob Dylan.
But having such a creative mind comes with a price, and unfortunately not everyone understood his detailed way of working.
We gotta make the small things unforgettable.
Typeface isn't a pressing issue.
Get out.
Steve's been doing the impossible ever since he was in a garage.
I'm trying to build an Apple, and they're taking it away from me.
If you keep heading down this path, I will not protect you.
It's a blatant ripoff.
I'm gonna sue you for every cent.
You are your own worst enemy.
The board is unanimous. Steve will no longer be involved in this company.
Steve later came back to save his old company with the hit creations the iMac, iPod, and some years later, the iPhone. Sadly, Jobs never got to see this movie about his life as he passed away at the age of 56 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. If you want to find out more about this creative mastermind, then check out Jobs in cinemas now.
The misfits, the rebels. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.